What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. We're back at it in ATS. I think unless patch 1.40 comes out next week, I think this is going to finish it up for ATS for a little bit. And we'll do some flight simming next week. But happy Friday. I hope you're all doing well. We're in yet another brand new truck, Pete 389. And we're going to do some bull hauling. At least we're going to try to. I've been watching a few videos on YouTube of real life bull hauling with, it seems like everyone has Peterbilts for some reason. And it's been really interesting and fun to watch, so it's got me wanting to do it. So anyway, we're in Colorado Springs. This is our furthest south garage. And what I want to do is go like down into Oklahoma and the Texas Panhandle on the coast to coast map. So we're going to see what we can find. And maybe we can haul some stuff down there. I hope so. We'll see what we got. So far, nothing, right? Burlington, we could get something in Burlington. Where are they going? Burlington to Amarillo. Is there anything in Clayton, Raton or Raton? To Muleshoe. That might be something we could do. I don't want it to be too terribly far. Like I said, I want to stay in like the Texas Panhandle and western Oklahoma, if at all possible. If we have to travel empty a little bit, we can do that. This might be an option going down. Where's it at? I done lost it now. Raton, yeah, Raton Pass to Clayton. Is there something we could maybe get in Clayton to Muleshoe? Boise. Yeah, there's a little bit down here, but there's not a great deal, which is really kind of surprising, because if this was anything true to life, like Hereford should have, or Hereford should have a ton of bull hauling around there. Like there's tons and, you know, lots of feedlots and stuff around there. Tucumcari to Amarillo, that might be an option as well. Okay, yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go empty down to Raton, and then we'll try to get something down there. So anyway, let's hop in the truck before we mess around anymore and get going. Love this trailer. Absolutely love this trailer. All right, let's go. 7:45 a.m. Good time to get out of here. And you know what? We need to set our waypoint so we'll know where we're going exactly.
Let's do this.
All right, now we're good. This is a little bit tricky, this shop, because we got to make this sharp right turn back the other direction here. We can do it. Yeah, we're not going to clear it. Back up just a hair. Like I said, happy Friday to everyone. I hope y'all have had a great week and going to have an awesome weekend. And I wanted to thank everyone that joined in on the stream yesterday. Unfortunately, we had to cut it a little bit short. I had to go ferry something to my, or take something to my kids at school, so I had to leave a little bit early. Luckily, that doesn't happen too often, though, which is a good thing. But it was a good stream. I really enjoyed it. We got some subs out of it. Seems like everyone enjoyed. I just always love driving ATS. It is always one of my favorite games to play, and I'm really looking forward to getting back into. I did not mean to do that. Getting back into more multiplayer, like with some other people and doing some convoys and stuff. I think that would be a lot of fun. All right, we're on 25 on our way, heading down to Pueblo and then further south to Raton, and then we'll pick up our load and go from there, hopefully back into the Panhandle. We may be able to get that when it goes down to Clayton, New Mexico. If not, I'm sure maybe we'll be able to find something else. That's really interesting, though. Something to kind of look at a little further. Like, I wonder how hard it is for users to go in and like manipulate the economy and add more loads and stuff like that. Oof, what are you guys doing? because I mean, bull hauling rules in the Panhandle. You know, the Texas Panhandle and the Oklahoma Panhandle. You can't swing a stick without finding a truck with a cattle trailer. There's lots and lots of them all over the place up here, so it seems like the job should be abundant. Like, you should be able to just bull haul like no damn tomorrow in the Panhandle and down into Texas too, even down into South Texas. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Maybe something to look into, but this is a good truck. It's got the 500 horsepower, of course, N14 mod. This trailer allows us to haul ass pretty good. Like, we can get on down there, and we're going to do that. We're not going to mess around. We've got money for days. We don't have to worry about tickets or anything like that. So like I said, our brand new Pete 389, yet another truck to my fleet. Midnight blue. Very nice looking truck. Really like it. It's not too terribly customized as far as things on it. I mean, it is, but it's all pretty much stock SCS stuff. Yeah, let's get back over. Yeah, we're doing 81 in a 65, but we're gonna go with it. I don't think I'm gonna do 81 in a 55 though. That's maybe a bit much. Maybe a tad. We'll slow her up. We'll rein it back in. We have to rein it back in just a tad. We should be down in New Mexico in no time, though. It should be a nice little trip. I am really, really digging Colorado. I hate it that the stream got cut short because I was really wanting to make that trip across the state. But things happen, you know, things happen. It doesn't always work out the way you want, so we'll do it some other time. We're going to be in Colorado a lot more. Look there, Tyson. Got us a tanker yanker in front of us there. Be about getting around him shortly. They've really done a nice job capturing the feel of Colorado. Now, I'll be the first to tell you, I've never actually been in Colorado, like, in real life. But I've seen tons and tons and tons of pictures and known people that have trucked through Colorado and have sent me pictures along their trip, you know, along the way during their trip, stuff like that. And it absolutely looks like it from the eastern part to the western part, you know, through the Rockies. It's all, they definitely captured the feel of the state of Colorado. I do believe they accomplished that. And it's like we were talking in the stream yesterday, you know, things can't be done exactly. You know, the world's compressed. They have to take a lot of, you know, modeler's license or developer's dev license or whatever you want to call it to make things work in a compressed world like they do. And I think they've done a really, really good job. Colorado is by far my favorite state so far, I do believe. And there's several good ones. I mean, don't get me wrong, you know, Idaho's great. Oregon's great, Washington, you know, Nevada, Arizona, those are all great. California's like my least favorite. And I think that's mainly due to the fact that that was the only one we had for a long time, or for a good while. So, kind of got burned out on Cali. I go there every once in a while, but not a lot. But it's like every state, you know, it's not like there's a huge jump between every state that they release. But there's definitely a little something extra, it seems like, with every state. Each state, you know, the scenery process or just the development gets a little better. There's a little more detail. There's just, it just seems like they're just raise the bar just a tad with every state. So it'll be interesting to see. It'll be cool to see what happens with Wyoming. You know, look forward to seeing like Devil's Tower and stuff like that. I think that'd be really neat. And Texas is the one I'm absolutely looking forward to when they finally get around to it. That is going to be a huge, massive undertaking for the state of Texas. Oh, we gotta go away, really? All right, go in. Yeah, Texas is absolutely going to be a huge deal. It seems like I get hit by this way station every time I drive by it. All right, yes, we're empty. Not a big deal. Go. I mean, Texas is huge, and there's so many diverse land areas in Texas, from the hill country to the eastern woodlands to the western desert to the high desert and the panhandle and the grasslands, the plains, you know. And then you've got the Metroplex and Houston and just all these areas. It's going to be like a huge, huge undertaking for them to do that. Yeah, we're already in Raton.
Turn right.
Kind of an ominous looking sky there. I guess this dude's gonna let us go. All right, well, I appreciate it. Guess he's just out and about cruising in his old car there, his vintage car. All right, we need to find a job while we're here, actually, so let's see what we got. See what we can do. Can we go to Clayton still? Yes, we can. We're not going to Arkansas. That would take forever. Yeah, let's go to Clayton, and maybe we'll find something else down there, and then we can kind of like hopscotch down into the Panhandle. I hope so. We'll see. So let's look at our map real quick here. All right, so we're picking up the livestock at the rail export, which is interesting. they brought them in by train, and now we're going to take them down to Clayton. They haven't hauled livestock in years in the United States. Like they used to. They used to for a long time, but I think the last livestock movements by train in the United States was in 1994. Farmer John hauled pigs from like Iowa and Nebraska. They were hauled on the UP, the Union Pacific, down into LA to a hot dog processing plant down there. And that was part of their marketing for Farmer John, was something like Easternmost Freshness or something like that. I can't remember what, but
Turn right.
they'd take the pigs and they'd put them on the head end of Z trains, intermodal trains going down into LA. Out of Nebraska in that area. It was a really cool operation. Like I said, it was the last major livestock haul, you know, on a big Class 1 railroad. Other than like, you know, Ringling Brothers hauled, you know, animals on train, but a little different for that, you know. But it's definitely a thing of the past. That's a shame. All right, there we go. There's our job. And where do we go? We have to back in over here. Okay, I think we can do that. We'll try it. I'm not doing it from the cab. I did it from the cab, a blind side reverse from the cab in the last stream, and that was, holy cow, that was like a huge pain in the, ow, shoot. Wow, I hit it. Like, I'm a foot away, but I hit it. Anyway, that was a huge, huge pain in the ass, like, doing that. It absolutely was. I earned a lot of respect for that kind of move. Now, I understand fully, like, how hard a blindside reverse, you know, is. It wasn't easy. All right, we finally kind of got in there. That's kind of a pain in the ass. That spot wasn't very easy.
Drive safe.
All right, let's go. Let's get out of here and get these. What are they? Sheep, I guess they are. There they are. You can see the sheep. That's pretty cool with the tank over there across the street. I never noticed that. Got the sheep back there. Bah. You can even hear them. All right, let's get going. We got to get on the interstate and make up some time. I guess we're not getting on the interstate. We're getting on, what is it, 287 or whatever it is. It goes down to Layton. That's the biggest downside to the Pete for me is the mirror placement on it. Like you have to shift your view to the left a little bit to get it in view, and I kind of like to have it hanging out a little bit in my view when we're driving it. The Kenworths, some of the Kenworths do really good with that. Like you don't hardly have to change your view at all to be able to look at that mirror going down the road, and this one you do. It's not perfect for it. You can kind of catch a little bit of a glimpse of it. All right, let's go. These sheep have a little weight to them. They're not too terribly bad. Really hazy today here in New Mexico. Almost looks like fires. A little weight to those sheep, not too bad. You know, I was surprised how heavy some of these loads could get. Like, I always kind of thought of like all the livestock to be kind of a light load, like they would cube out before they hit the weight of the trailer, but not the case. I listened to some of the guys that had the videos on YouTube, like when they haul, you know, 100 steers, you know, 100 cows, or 80, I think it was like 89-ish, around 90. You know, a lot of it depends on the size of what they're hauling, but they can get kind of weighty. Like they have to distribute them in the trailer the right way for the weight, you know. In fact, I saw one of the dudes, I watched his video where he was hauling livestock from Texas down around south of DFW up to the Oklahoma Panhandle, went through the one of the town I live in, and it's just a random video I found of this guy making a video of his trip, you know, bull hauling, and it came through here. So that was really neat to that was neat to see. All right, so I think this road is part of the coast-to-coast map. I don't think Clayton was included in the New Mexico DLC. It doesn't look like it. It looks kind of barren out here. And this isn't like, I've been all throughout this area. I haven't been in northeast New Mexico, but I have been all throughout the Panhandle. And it's more grassy than it is like dirt and scrub. Yeah, replace the dirt with grass and leave the scrub, and that's pretty much the way it would be.
Okay, let's find a new route. Turn right.
Yeah, we'll make a right here and we'll be there.
Keep left.
There we go. We need to go through. Wait, we turn at the light? Yeah, we do. We turn at the light. Okay.
Turn left.
Oh, we got the light already. I wasn't even paying attention. I was just expecting to come up to it being red. That's like how it works out 99% of the time. And then this is going to be it at the Farmer Supply. Let's get on in here.
We're here. Now drop the load and go.
Drop the load and go. I think that's going to be about it. We can get on with it. All right, there we go. Well, welcome to Clayton, New Mexico. All right, so there's not a good load I want to take out of Clayton or Boise. So I think what we're going to do is just go empty down to Dalhart. And we'll see if we can find something down there, maybe.
Let's go.
All right, let's go. Theoretically, in real life, I don't think it would be a problem at all to find a load in any of these places, but I don't know. We'll see. I feel like these kind of loads should be in abundance. Dude, no, you need to stop. And if you're going to pull up on me, then I need to get on the sidewalk here. Yeah, he hung back a little bit for me there. Alright, let's go. Alright, welcome to Texas. There we are. More dirt and scrub. That is definitely not how it is here. At least not in this area. Yeah, we're just gonna stay in this fast lane, haul booty on down there. Got the railroad tracks off to the right there. That's kind of true to life. The used to be the Fort Worth and Denver ran out of Colorado down through the Panhandle and down to Fort Worth. Alright, let's go and squeeze back in here. Dalhart discovered, sweet.
You've got the contract. Now go.
All right, got us a load out of Dalhart. We're going to take a load of chickens over to Borger. So that won't be a bad little run. Even though I don't think you can haul chickens in these trailers. At least I've never seen it. Now I'm not an expert, but all the chickens I've ever seen were like in little cages on like a special trailer, or like their cages on a flatbed or something like that. Like they weren't in regular livestock trailers. But you know what? It don't matter. We don't see them back there, so we'll go with it. No, dude, really? Trailer looks sweet though. That's a nice looking job. You can almost smell it. It looks so good. a little bit clean though. Definitely you should see it should be dirty on the inside, but All right, we've got our chickens. We're ready to go. We're pulling out of the mill. We're picking up chickens at the mill. And, we'll be on our way here in just a second. Shouldn't take us long at all to get over to Borger. Sure we don't curb this thing back here. I think we are, just add, yep. We are. We may even get it on the sign. I don't understand like some of these places, like how you're supposed to get in and out of here. That was bad. I might could have set myself better up for that.
Turn right.
All right, we're leaving Dalhart, heading for Borger, Texas, where our loaded chickens. I wonder if you can see them back there. I don't know what this load would look like. Yeah, they're back there, like a handful of them. It doesn't look like a great deal of chickens, but theoretically, this load should be light as hell. Like, like they would cube out way before we ever had enough chickens on here to make it heavy. Like I said, I don't think that's the way they haul chickens. Or at least I've never seen them pulled that way. Let's get around Mr. Knight here. Mr. Knight. A little bit of a curve for 75. I'm glad I took it at 60. Thing about the coast-to-coast map, you know, a lot of this stuff is just kind of roughed in. Some of it's refined, but for the most part, it's just roughed in to get you from point A to point B. And I've hit a few curves that like I wasn't expecting and hit them way fast. And I was like, man, that's a bit much. Dumas. Once known as the meanest town in Texas. Alright, let's get out of Dumas. Be on our way. Just a little bit further down the road, we'll be in Borger. I think we're going to call it there. Not a bad trip. Like, this area would just look a lot more better if they did it grasslands, if it was grasslands instead of dirt. This is more like a desert to me. This is like the Mojave Desert. It is most definitely not like that. It's a high desert. It's like grasslands and scrub and stuff. And that's not even like the entire panhandle. This area here should honestly be more just grass. And really flat. Super, super flat. The area that I live in isn't so much flat. Along the Canadian River, you start getting into like buttes and mesas and stuff like that. And a lot of hills, but when you get up on the Llano Estacado there in like the bulk of the panhandle, it's just as flat as a pancake. And there's lots of playa lakes too, everywhere, little lakes. We'll go with it. We got the roads. We can get from point A to point B is all that matters, right? Speed limit is right. You can't haul ass on these little 2-lane roads in the panhandle. That is for sure. Yeah, we got a stop sign up here. Dang, I don't even think we have like a stop sign, like a physical stop sign up here. I think it's just a... Wow. Yeah, okay. That's crazy. That's a little disappointing. As much work as they did to fill in these roads up here, you would think they would have the stop signs, but I think their main thing was just like to get the road network in. It would be cool if I kind of knew how to use the editor, since I'm so familiar with this area, that to kind of go back in and refine it a little bit, maybe make it look a lot better. There's a lot of things I want to do in ATS. I actually have a trailer scheme that I want to get in at some point. I've been wanting to do it for a while. I just haven't had a chance to. All right, we're here. Welcome to Borger, everyone. And before we end it, I want to take a moment to thank everyone that supported the channel and like, subscribe, you know, been in the streams. You know, we have, it's a small community, but it is an extremely dedicated and loyal one. And I am just incredibly, incredibly grateful for that and for, you know, everything that everyone has done. And, you know, you're seeing it grow. It is growing. Slowly, it's growing. And that's awesome, too. You know, we got people from around the world. And that's one of the coolest parts about the whole thing that I just really, really enjoy. And so, like I said, I just wanted to thank you all. Thank you, everyone, for what you've done to help the channel. All right, let's get in here. This is going to be kind of a tight one. It's going to be a tight fit. And this isn't the longer trailer, I don't think, as far as like livestock trailers. I'm gonna see if we'll clear this turn here. I'm honestly not sure that we are. Maybe. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe. It's gonna be close. Now we gotta clear this light post. Yeah, this most definitely was not an easy one to get into. Kind of watch it. I mean, we did it. It's not impossible, but you just have to finagle it a little bit. And then what makes it worse, you gotta swing all the way back over to the other side. And then it doesn't help that some of these walls like jut out a foot from the visual model that you actually see. It's like the collision model goes further out than what. You gonna get it? Maybe, kind of. Yep, it's not gonna give it to us. All right, let's just pull up. We'll back it in. Be pretty cut and dry, right? I think the hardest thing that I have backing up a truck is like transitioning from going one way to the other and like how much distance and time it takes to swing it back around, to like swing the truck back around, right? Like it takes a little bit of time to get from under it going one direction to going the other way. And by then you either gone too far or you've gone through your turn. You know what, we're gonna do better than that. What we're gonna do is back a little bit more and then pull into it. All right, this should do it here for us. So a lot of it is just like experience and judgment calls, like figuring out, hey, I need to steer it this much, or at this point I need to start steering back the other way. Anyway, here we are. We made it. We're in Borger. Welcome to Borger, everyone. Look at there, dude, working on the tractor tire there. And with all that said, I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please remember to like, subscribe, ring the bell. All that stuff is greatly, greatly appreciated. It really helps the channel. It helps it grow, and it helps us accomplish some things that we want to do with it later down the road. So any support is always greatly appreciated. And with all that said, we will catch you on the road next time. Peace.